All right, we are on our way to Tom Sock State Park. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Can you see? Chunky's excited. Did you say excited? Besides big yawn because he just slept a lot, like a lot. But yeah, ready to go? Ready to go? Let's go. Let's go, huh? Yeah. All right. Well, we made it to the trail. Basically, couldn't hardly get out of the parking lot because, well, Chunky wanted to sniff everything. He's a sniffer. That's what he does. That's in his job description. But I saw something interesting. Usually, like, what's called a backcountry camping, and usually it's like kind of frowned upon because you're not sure. You know, state parks they have campgrounds for a reason. You know, you pay your money, you go camp, and all that. Well, I saw something interesting here. You can actually get a permit to pretty much camp anywhere you want. That's not a campground, as long as it's 100 feet away from the trailhead. So I was like, yeah, that's pretty interesting. Come on, Chunky. Chunky just sniffing everything. That's what he does best. And yeah, he likes to lick everything too. I don't know what his licking sensation is all about. But yeah, anyways, this is my second video, and I'm trying to do a little bit better this time. First time doing YouTube videos, not that great at them, but hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Trying to get this little beast right here to be a film star, because he's going to be the star of my channel, and hopefully he does something funny, because he's very lazy. I mean, he's so lazy, he's kind of boring. I'm trying to like flop his ears up or something, make him funny, I don't know. That's right, I'll dress him up. Yeah, dress him up in the funny outfits. Yep, he'd probably kill me. But yeah, I'm trying to talk a lot. There I am. Yeah, I had to put a hat on today because my hair is all a mess, need a haircut. Yeah, all that good stuff. But trying to get all this figured out and everything. Editing and stuff is probably one of the reasons why I want to do this. It's not for views, not for money, not for anything. I really don't care about any of that stuff. I just care about something to do, you know, a little bit of film editing. Trying to create projects. It's almost like art. Trying to create some sort of art project or, you know, anything like that. But trying to figure all this out. It's very fun so far. But Chunky, I'm not sure if he's the right kind of star. He's all over the place. His nose leads him to pretty much, if you were attached to him and you let his nose go, he'll probably walk you off the side of the mountain. Case in point, my last video, he led me right off the side of a cliff, basically. We went scrambling down because he got off his harness. How he got off his harness, I don't know. Maybe, I think it was too loose or something. I don't know. But he's a little slippery one, he is. But gotta love him. So, realized something here. We were on the trail, and it's actually getting a lot rockier. It's getting pretty rocky. But anyways, we're on the trail, and there's two big dogs that came up on us. And then what does Chunky do? He tries to almost jump in the bushes because he's a big giant fraidy cat. He's a big giant fraidy cat. I think he's scared. So I know how he is around other dogs. He's chilled, laid back, don't really care unless they're bigger than him. If they're bigger than him, yeah, he'll go jump in the bush. He's almost like Scooby-Doo. Yeah, big old fraidy cat. Sorry if this video is getting a little shaky. I have the steady on there, but it's getting a little rocky. And this Chunky is pulling me everywhere. It's actually not as easy as you think, trying to do a YouTube video while holding on to a dog and while watching what you're doing so you don't trip over big giant rocks. It's pretty complicated, but we'll figure it out somehow. Yeah, I just saw something. It'd be pretty freaking awesome if I can get a GoPro or a Chunky and then get like a harness and stick it on his back, see what interesting places he can go to. I think it'd be really hilarious. I would love to have him like a not leash dog, as in like he can stay with me and everything, but that won't work. He would get on a scent and he would run, and he would probably come back, but it wouldn't be good for him because of once a dog gets on a scent, you know, they can lead by their nose and not by their eyes or their brain. So yeah, that could be all bad, so I can't do that. But GoPros are expensive though. Love to get one for him though. Stick it on his back and see him run. So, I think I came up with easy steps. Well, they're not really easy, but part of the steps. It's not really a cure for depression, but it can help. Step 1, stop thinking. Step 2, just do. Step 3, have a furry friend. It's always good with a furry friend. Even though sometimes they can be a pain in the butt, but they're like your kids, you know. And then step 3, stop. Just, you know that expression, you gotta stop and smell the roses sometimes? You just gotta stop smelling the rose. Well, you gotta start smelling the rose, but you gotta stop while doing it. Then pretty much you just try to motivate yourself every day. I know it's hard because I have to do it. Just gotta motivate. I think sometimes I gotta motivate for him, Chunky, because when you have a lazy dog and he wants to sleep all the time, and just look at his face. I mean, if that's not like, he just looks depressed all the time. It's not, it's just his natural look, you know, that's what Basset Hounds look like, you know, or Beagle Basset, because that's what he actually is. He's a mix, Beagle Basset. But they have that droopy face to where they look depressed all the time. So it's almost like you gotta motivate him too. And it's hard whenever you see that face and you're like, oh. You know what I mean? So it's that's why he gets out. That's why he gets all the girls. Dang it, I tripped. But yeah, it's that sad me look. I don't think it works for me. No girl wants a poor me. Nope, no poor me's right here. Hey. My deodorant's really kicking into gear today. We're backtracking. We're turning around because it's getting a little too rough. Eventually I would have had to carry Chunky out of there, which, no, I ain't doing. There's a reason why he's called Chunky. But big jump. Here we go. Anyways, my motivation today is to get out, get some fresh air, Stop thinking, get out of my head. Stop thinking about bills. That's the problem with everybody in the United States nowadays. Everybody's always on the go. Gotta pay this, gotta pay that, gotta pay this, gotta pay that. It's like non-stop. I know, I understand everyone has bills, and everyone has money. Well, not everyone has money, but everyone has to make money in order to pay these bills. You know, and a lot of places don't give hours. Some places give too much hours, but not enough pay. And there's the American dream. The American dream is everyone in the United States takes out more than what they can chew. If that meaning is, I see it all the time. You live in a trailer, you know, you live in a mobile park. Your house isn't worth that much. I mean, yeah, it's granted, it could be your home, you know, but you have a Ferrari in the front of your house in your driveway. Priorities. I know, I wanted to say, because I fall in that victim too. You know, it's like, man, I really want this, but I really can't afford this. But I have the money in my pocket to get it right now. But I can't pay this next bill because I'll be paying for this. Do I really need this? Half-time, no. But I've done it anyways. So, I'm definitely not one to say I'm definitely not perfect, by all means. Are we done yet, Chunky? I should really scout out these trails before I take Chunky. I realized how strenuous this one was going to be. I think this was worse than Pickle Springs. And he about flew me off a cliff. Yeah, you're never letting that one up, buddy. I'm sorry. You never jump. There you go. He couldn't jump. I couldn't step. But yeah, I mean, sometimes in life you just gotta pick what you choose. You can choose a happy life full of non-monetary gains, or you can choose a miserable life and have everything in the world, but you're miserable because you have to keep working. You have to keep on keeping. You have to enter that rat race. I hate that rat race. I call it the American rat race. Oh, hold on, Chucks. Look how beautiful that is. A little exercise, a little sun, a little views. That puts a smile on your face, as Joker would say. But you gotta live by your means. I know I don't want to because there's a lot of stuff I want. There's a lot of stuff people want. Doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna get it. No. Does it mean you can work for it? Yes. But at what cost? You can work yourself to death and not be happy. You'll finally get what you want. But are you really gonna enjoy it whenever you're working yourself to death and you're exhausted all the time? Can't pay your bills, can't do this, can't do that. Always gonna go non-stop. That is insanity. That is what drives people to depression. Is it happy dog, happy life? Or is it the other way around? I can't remember. Something like that. Well, I don't have a wife, so it's not happy life, happy wife, or happy wife, happy life, something like that. So I guess we're gonna stick with happy dog, happy life. Makes sense. I can deal with that. He's expensive though. He very picky. He has bad allergy problems. So I had to switch him to grain-free dog food. And I think that was making him more sicker because I wasn't for sure what was going on with him. He wouldn't eat it. And I got on some really good dog food from Purina. It has a lot of minerals and stuff in it, and it has a lot of protein. and stuff in it. He's gonna need it for these trails. And then I just got him some allergy meds. So far so good. I mean, we'll see how that goes. He just started it not too long ago, but he seems like he's doing a lot better. Start calling you Sneezer McSneezer. Weezer. You old geezer. Come on. Let's go and get it. Chunky. Alright. Well, this YouTube channel is supposed to be about Chunky, and he's a little monkey, by the way. But I wanted to talk about myself a little bit, what my inspirations are and everything else. And so I'm trying to talk so I don't trip. And like I said, I'm not interested in wanting likes, views, or anything like that. I really don't care. I'm just really doing it for his sake and also my mental well-being, you know, doing some trailblazing outside in the nice fresh air, trying to do it all before winter starts because it's going to get cold. And of course, wintertime, it always gets depressing because everybody's stuck inside and indoors and everything. But it's, if you feel depressed or anything like that, you know, sometimes they say, well, why don't you go for a hike? Or why don't you take a hike? Or why don't you go for a walk, you know? And it's getting out of that rut on just getting up and doing it is the hard part. Pretty much I had to force myself today to get up because I have to work tomorrow. I didn't want to do anything today. I just want to stay home, maybe do some YouTubing, maybe play with Chunky, all that good stuff. But I decided, no, it's a nice day out. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. And that's, I think, most of society's problems is just doing it. I'm one to say, because I have a procrastination problem also. I sometimes just talk myself out of doing something just because I'm being lazy or I'm depressed or I don't want to do anything, you know? And it's hard. I mean, like my mom would say, can't have the black dog around, you know? You don't want the black dog around. That's pretty bad. But you try and try and try, and sometimes you fail, but you pick yourself back up again and you try and try and try again. Eventually one of those tries are going to succeed, you know, and where you succeed you can do more. Where you can do more, well, you're going to succeed. So Chunky's succeeding me, I know that. He's pulling me along. The reason why I wanted to do this YouTube videos and stuff like that is not only for my own insanity, so that way I can get outdoors, kind of push myself to do things, push things to the limit to where I can have a better mental health. And that, so my dog can get exercise. He's being lazy. I mean, you don't understand. This dog can sleep. He's the king of sleep, you know? And I try to play with him, be at home and everything else, and he's only excited about one toy. It's like a raccoon. It's like a stuffed animal raccoon. And he doesn't tear the stuffings out of him. He might here and there, but that's the only toy he's really excited about. And even then, when I play with him with the raccoon, it's like for maybe like 10 minutes and he's down. He's out. So yeah, he's a lazy dog until you go hiking with him. Then he just pulls you everywhere. So yeah, he's good at that. He's becoming an avid mountain climber too, as we're going down the slopes. There we go. Whew. That was a big one. But yeah, I mean, I also want to inspire other people to get out and do things. You know, if you're the most depressed person on the face of this planet, you can't get up off the couch, if you can't get out of bed, you know, sometimes you just gotta stop thinking and start doing. You know, just get up, put your clothes on, get your keys, and go. You know, I understand a lot of people probably don't have the money for gas, but just get up, walk out the door, and just go for a walk. You know? I mean, it's not that hard. It is, but it isn't. You know, it's hard as in a sense that it's hard to initially just get up and do, you know, especially if you're not feeling up to it. Just get up and do. But it's easy once you start going. When you start going down that path like I am right now, being very careful, almost like rock climbing here. When you're almost down that path, then you can just keep going on that path. Just don't go down the wrong path. Wrong path being staying in bed, sleeping, lazy, eating bonbons. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. But yeah, I mean, I'm not good at talking. I got a mono voice. I hemmed and hawed about doing YouTube videos because I'm like, you know, I suck at talking, speaking. I can talk very well to people, but it's all when I want to, you know. Sometimes I get to the point towards I just don't want to talk to no one, and it wastes my energy away. You know, I'm like one of those type of people that when you start talking to multiple people at the same time and stuff like that, it tires you down, it mentally wears you out, and that's me. So, but he's gonna have to do some rock climbing. He's getting tired. We're getting tired. Come on, buddy. But I'm all ranting on, so it's an inspirational speech, I guess you can say, or a motivation to call. But you gotta motivate yourself in order to do things. Like, for example, I hate doing dishes. I mean, I can't stand doing dishes. Do I have to do them? Yeah. Or else I'm gonna have a stinky kitchen. And do I motivate myself to do it? Well, I have to. I have no choice. I am the dishwasher. So, yeah, it's hard going sometimes. Sometimes I thought someone was gonna jump out at me. I heard something next to me. I was like, "What the heck was that?" It wasn't Chunky. Oh, and another thing, he's not a very good guard dog. He won't let you know if something's in the woods about to jump out at you. He's the type of dog that will sniff things out, and then it'll come to find out there's a leaf blowing down the street. You know, if it was any sort of predator, he'd be sleeping. Yep, sorry Chunky, I'm airing your dirty laundry out. But yeah, it's getting a little toasty out. It's nice out though, it's not bad.